Hey, you guys, happy day. I want to talk to you guys about something really, really important: hydration. So, over 30 years ago, I started making and taking saltwater Soleil. I was having a thyroid issue, and I talked to my doctor about it because I wanted to find a natural way to remedy that problem. I didn't want to have to take medications. So, I did a ton of research, and I found this saltwater Soleil recipe, and kind of I'm not gonna call it a cure, but I found that and I started making it and just trying it out. Now it is salt, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I make it and why I take it and what I learned when I stopped taking it. So it's basically sea salt. Himalayan pink sea salt is the best, but you can use gray sea salt as long as it's sea salt and not table salt. So basically what you do is, I have a carafe here. Can you see that? Here's my carafe. And I'm gonna bring y'all down to my counter so you can see this a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So basically what I'm gonna do here, back up a little bit. I'm just going to funnel some of this pink sea salt into my carafe. And basically what I'm going for is to coat the bottom. I want to coat the bottom of the carafe with salt. And it doesn't matter if you use fine salt, if you use the crystals. I've done it both ways, and I've used all types of sea salt. Like I said, as long as it's sea salt. So you want to coat the bottom. This may be like 1/8 of an inch of salt there. And then once you get that done, you're just gonna fill the carafe all the way to the top with distilled or filtered water, not tap water. And so basically what's gonna happen is that the water is gonna absorb all of the salt. It's gonna take 12 to 24 hours. I usually let this sit on my counter overnight and check it the next morning. If the salt is all dissolved, I add a little bit more. Basically, when the salt is no longer being dissolved, you know that it's ready. So you can see I put the water in here, and you can still see the salt on the bottom. Close it up, give it a little shake, sit on the counter, and let the salt dissolve. When there's no more salt on the bottom, you can see a little bit of residue right here. When there's no more salt on the bottom, it's ready to go. Now, here's the thing. I drink a ton of water. Like this right here is 20, I would say, so 20 ounces right here. So probably about 22 ounces. I drink 3 to 4 of these every single day. I drink so much water that my doctor actually told me to stop, cut back. Maybe cut back instead of 80 ounces, cut back to 40 to 60. Instead of drinking 60 to 80, cut back to 40 to 60 for my size. So I did that, but I was wondering, why do I still feel really, really thirsty all the time? I had at one point stopped taking the saltwater Soleil because I had developed some health issues, unexpected health issues, stress related, and I could not figure out why I was having these issues. So I did a complete reset. I cut pretty much everything out, including this saltwater Soleil. Drinking all this water, like I said, 3 to 4 of these. Sorry about that. Drinking all this water, like I said, 3 to 4 of these every single day. In addition to my coffee and my wine or whatever it is. So, and I was still thirsty. What I found out through all my research and just, paying attention to my body was that the water was not really hydrating me that much. There's not really a great deal of hydration. There's not any minerals or anything in just plain old everyday distilled or filtered water. So you got to add something to it to help it be more hydrating. And that's where my Soleil comes in. That sea salt it has minerals in it. It has things in it that actually help your body to absorb all of that water. So that's why I use saltwater Soleil. There are other options. This is also the reason why people drink alkaline water, or they add lemon juice or baking soda, or all these things to the water, is to try to help with hydration, but it also helps other parts. Your body is a system, right? So these things all work to help your system work better. So that's it. Just wanted to pop in and tell you guys about that. Y'all have a great one until next time from my kitchen. Bye, you guys.